When sightseeing in Oslo, you certainly want to see the most scenic views the city and its surroundings offer. Maybe you have seen a few of them on Instagram, but you don't know where it is. This video will not just show you the 12 amazing views, but also tell you how to get there. We challenge all our viewers to visit the 12 views, take a selfie at each place and send them to our Facebook or Instagram page. The first person to do that gets a gift card for a dinner at Namfa Thai restaurant, located in the Vulcan area at Maridalsveien. Check the description if the prize hasn't been claimed already. All references to public transport lines were as of 2023 and might have changed by the time you're watching this video. Check Ruter's website or app to be sure. In no special order, here are the 12 views. Number 1. Bygdøynes. The view at Bygdøynes, right next to the Kon-Tiki Film and Maritime Museum, offers sight toward the city, Akershus Festning, the islands of Oslo and Nesodden. When sitting, one can watch the many ships which pass by, from small canoes to the big ferries which go to Germany and Denmark. To get there, take bus 30 to Bygdøynes. The bus only drives during daytime. In the evening, the next bus stop is around 1 kilometer away. There is also a parking place nearby, which isn't cheap and controlled all the time. On our last visit, the control guard was literally standing there and handing out fines to people as soon as their time was over. So it's better to pay even if you just want to stay for 15 minutes, instead of hoping that no one controls. Number 2. Akershus Festning. This is a historic view of Oslo from the fort of Akershus. You will have a view above the old Oslo harbour, Aker Brygge, Tjuvholmen and the Oslo Fjord. You can get on the wall through one of the gates. The gates close at 9 in the evening. Did you know that Norway's first oil platform was actually built right there in the harbour? Number 3. From the sea. The view is near, but also far, as it is located in the middle of the Oslo Fjord. So you need to be on a boat to fully experience it. It starts with Oslo far away, then it becomes bigger as the famous sites like Bygdøy pass by. You might get it if you arrive by ferry or cruise ship, but if you don't, take ferry B10 from Aker Brygge to Nesodden. You will experience the view on the way back. This is also the cheapest boat trip you can do in Oslo, as it is as expensive as a bus ride. If you have chosen a daily pass, be sure to add extra zones in the app before boarding the ship. Number 4. Ekeberg. Above Oslo you'll find the Ekeberg. Right next to the city you will find Ekeberg restaurant, and in front of it you have a view over Bjørvika with the opera and the Deichman Library and Sørenga. Sørenga has become a popular beach place during summer. Nearly all the buildings there are residential. Behind the restaurant you will find Ekebergparken, with dozens of modern art sculptures and installations around the forest. The access to the park is free. Further you will find remains of the Ekeberg War Cemetery, which was rehabilitated in 2013. German soldiers were buried here, but all graves were moved in the 1950s. To access the views at Ekeberg, take tram 13 or 19 to the stop Ekebergparken. Number 5. The Jump Tower. The iconic Jump Tower on Holmenkollen offers the most impressive 360 degrees panorama of Oslo. You'll be able to see the city of Oslo, the Oslo Fjord, and the forest and mountains of Nordmarka. There is also the view from the jump start, where you get a feeling of what a ski jumper sees before jumping. Would you dare to do that? You can get a feeling of that by doing the zipline. The view platform is part of the ski museum, which is embedded in the jump tower. The platform is accessed by an elevator. There can be quite a queue to get up. In that case, visit the museum first and check from time to time if there is no waiting time. To get to the jump tower, take Metro Line 1 to Holmenkollen, then follow the signs to the jump tower. There is also a parking place right next to the tower. On the road to Frognerseteren, you will also have a nice view of Oslo. Number 6. Kragstøtte. A kilometer west of Holmenkollen, you will find the view of Kragstøtte. There you can see the surroundings of Oslo in the southern and western direction. There is a statue of Hans Hagerup Krag, who led the construction of the road in this area. The simplest way to get there is by car from Holmenkollen or Voksenkollen. It is not ideal to get there by public transport. You can walk from the jump tower or from the station at Voksenkollen. There are also some hidden paths from the station at Skogen. Unfortunately, the trees have grown quite a lot, so that one cannot really see in the direction of Oslo anymore. With the drone, we get the view. Number 7. Grefsenkollen. Grefsenkollen is located on the eastern side of Oslo. You will have a view over the eastern part of the city, as well as the Oslo Fjord and Bunnfjord. There is a restaurant next to the viewpoint. This is a popular exercise spot to which many people cycle. To get to Grefsenkollen, take bus 56B from the metro station at Nydalen or Storo. Unfortunately, this bus only runs on weekends between 10 and 6. During weekdays, take bus 56 to Trollveikrysset and walk the rest of the way up. There is also a parking place next to the restaurant. In winter, it's possible to do alpine skiing there, but that's only interesting for children and new beginners. There is a bonus view at the Linderudkollen, which is a little walk of about 30 minutes away. There you will find a small jump tower. There is a stair to walk up if you are in really good shape. Try to run the stairs on the bottom of the hill up to the top of the tower. On the top you will have a view over Maridalen. Beware, the tower moves slightly, so that people can become seasick. And the ascent is nothing for people with fear of heights. If you follow the road from the parking place at Linderudkollen, you will get to the bus stop where you can take bus 56 back to downtown. Number 8. Vettakollen. Now we come to the first viewpoint one has to hike to. Vettakollen is located east of Holmenkollen and more or less straight north from the city center. The top is completely natural and has no structures. You will have a good view here of Oslo. The Oslo Fjord and Bunnfjord are more or less seen symmetrically. The jump towers at Holmenkollen and Midtstuen can be seen on the west side. To get to Vettakollen, you can take Metro Line 1 to Vettakollen and hike from there by following the signs. Or like in our case, hike from Sognsvann. You get there by taking Metro Line 5. There is also a huge parking place at Sognsvann. The path was not well marked at the beginning, but later it was easy to follow. It takes approximately 1 hour to reach the top from Sognsvann. At the top you may encounter many foreign exchange students, as there are huge student housing complexes at Sognsvann and Kringsjå. Number 9. Kolsåstoppen. The view high above the municipality of Bærum is also a popular hiking destination. You will have a view over the Oslo Fjord and western parts of Bærum. A couple of 100 meters before the summit, there is a viewpoint from which you can see Oslo. To get there, take Metro Line 3 to Kolsås or Hauger, or bus 160 to Toppåsen. From there, follow the signs to the top. On weekends, there are a lot of people going up there, so just follow the flow. It takes approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour to reach the top. If you want to come by car, you can park at the top of Toppåsveien, but make sure that it is actually allowed to park there, as you might get a fine. Otherwise, park at the hospital of Bærum. Number 10. Skaugumsåsen. This view is located outside of Oslo in the municipality of Asker. It gives a view from the west towards Oslo and Bærum. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, so no trees will obstruct the view. It also offers a great view of the Oslo Fjord. From there you can see most viewpoints we are showing in this video. On days with excellent conditions, it is possible to see the Gaustatoppen in Telemark. Getting there starts to get tricky. Take the train to Asker, there take the bus 270, direction Sandvika, to the stop Solgården. From there, walk to Semsvannet, and you will pass by the castle Skaugum, where Crown Prince Haakon is living. There are royal guards at the gate. If you have a car, park at Semsvannet. From there, follow the hiking path to the top. it will take 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to the summit. It's also possible to hike from the train station at Hvalstad. For brave people, there is an unmarked path through the cliff right to the top. Avoid taking that path on the way down. It's steeper than Besseggen. Anyway, the ascent to Skaugumsåsen is most demanding from our viewpoints. Number 11. Vardåsen. This viewpoint also lies in the municipality of Asker. The name says it was used through the Middle Ages as a lookout for possible incoming enemies. A signal fire was also placed there, which should be lit in case of danger. Imagine like in Lord of the Rings. Therefore, you have an excellent view toward the beginning of the Oslofjord. If you arrive by car, park at Gullhella station or at Vardåsen ski center. If you want to take the train, use local train L1 towards Spikkestad and exit at Gullhella. Cross the track and continue toward the ski center. Then follow the signs to Vardåsen. You will reach a viewpoint after the first ascent. That's not Vardåsen. That's Haugeråsen. You will have to continue past the pond and up the next hill. It takes approximately an hour to reach the top. There is a path which goes up from the other side. Vardåsen is less demanding than Skaugumsåsen. Number 12. Bjørnåsen. This is probably the farthest you can see the city of Oslo. Also from there, you will see most of the viewpoints mentioned previously. The viewpoint is located on the peninsula of Furum, next to Drøbak Oscarsborg Fortress. The easiest is to drive there by car. If you really want to go with public transport, you have to take bus 250 from the bus terminal, and then change to bus 260 in Sætre, and get out at Storsandtoppen. There follow Grønsandveien, past the guest house, the tennis club and a farm until you reach a parking lot and a barrier. This is where you would park the car. Then follow the forest road, and when you arrive at the small lake, turn right after it and continue until the top. It is safe to also go there in the winter, as there is a cross-country track right to the top. So here you have 12 unique views of Oslo. If you know more views which should have been mentioned, then write it down in the comments. We might do a follow-up video. The first person who have visited all the viewpoints and documented it with selfies will receive a gift card for a dinner at Namfa. If you liked the video and want to see more content like this in the future, then like and subscribe. Also check our Facebook and Instagram pages for bonus content.